Hello, Olga Trofimova is me, and I'm a cluster manager of the Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster, UAMC. UAMC was founded in 2018 by leading automotive component manufacturers in Ukraine, who believed in the strong potential of Ukrainian industry and in the importance of cooperation. Today, UAMC is a Ukrainian industrial community bringing together manufacturers, suppliers, research institutions, universities, innovation organizations, and public authorities working together to strengthen the automotive and mobility ecosystem in Ukraine. Our vision is clear: to position Ukraine as a reliable partner for the global automotive and mobility industry, an attractive location for manufacturing and a driver of innovation development. Despite the challenges our country faces today, Ukrainian industry continues to demonstrate resilience, innovation, and openness for international cooperation. Our work is guided by 5 strategic goals. Our first goal is to create favorable conditions for doing business with the Ukrainian automotive and mobility industry and integrate Ukrainian companies into global supply chains. To achieve this, UAMC actively represents Ukrainian industry at the major international platforms and events. From 2021, we are an active member of European Automotive Cluster Network, EACN. Over the past years, we have presented Ukrainian automotive companies at Hanover Messe, ER Mobility and ER Transportation, EU Industry Days, International Mobility Days in Vienna, Automechanica, SMM in Japan, and many other global events. We are very grateful to our supporting partners, GIZ, USAID, EOM, Ukraine, and many others. We organized matchmaking events, B2B meetings, and international business missions, enabling Ukrainian companies to build partnership with European and global manufacturers. Through these activities, Ukrainian companies are building long-term partnership and strengthening their position in global automotive supply chains. Over the past years, UAMC has developed into an active international ecosystem supporting innovation and cooperation. The cluster has organized more than 40 offline events and 50 online events, bringing together industry leaders, policymakers, and innovation partners. We facilitated over 500 B2B meetings, helping companies establish partnerships and explore new business opportunities. Our initiatives attracted more than 50 potential investors interested in Ukrainian automotive and mobility sector. Today, UAMC cooperates with more than 30 clusters and international organizations, strengthening cross-border collaboration and industrial partnership. These partnerships have also resulted in new international project consortia, strengthening the presence of Ukrainian companies in European innovation in industrial programs. Our second strategic goal is to promote production localization in Ukraine and strengthen cooperation across the automotive and mobility ecosystem. When the full-scale war started, one of our priorities was to protect industrial competence and demonstrate the resilience of Ukrainian manufacturing. We opened the cluster for new members and strengthening cooperation with international partners to support the industry during the challenging period. In 2022, we became a co-founder of Ukrainian Cluster Alliance and launched internationalization activities. Over the past years, we have also supported all other Ukrainian clusters in their development and internationalization. In 2023, together with AT Manufacturing, we organized the first Manufacturing Day Ukraine, bringing together industry leaders, startups, and policymakers from 8 countries. At the heart of this ecosystem is the Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Forum, UAMF, our flagship international event. The forum has become a leading platform for dialogue and cooperation in the automotive and mobility ecosystem in Ukraine, bringing together industry leaders, international companies, investors, clusters, and policymakers. UAMF is also a high-level event traditionally opened by representatives of the European Commission and other our partners, as well as Ukrainian ministries and regional administrations. The forum creates opportunities for investment dialogue, industrial cooperation, and the integration of Ukrainian companies into European value chains. Together, these initiatives connect industrial companies, innovation organizations, and policymakers, highlighting the potential of Ukrainian manufacturing and supporting the development of a modern industrial ecosystem. Our message is clear. Ukraine is open for investment, industrial cooperation, and long-term industrial partnership. Our third strategic goal is to support innovation and modern infrastructure development for the automotive and mobility sector. UAMC works closely with European innovation ecosystem. We are partner of EIT Manufacturing, EIT Urban Mobility, IC Scale-Up Club, and participants in several international innovation initiatives. In 2023, we launched Boost Up Ukraine, a startup competition supporting innovative manufacturing and mobility solutions. UAMC participates in several European initiatives that help Ukrainian companies access innovation networks, technologies, and funding opportunities. We are proud to be a partner of Resist Euroclusters, a European project that supports SMEs in the mobility and transport ecosystem with innovation services and financial support for green transition projects. Another important initiative is the Central Ukraine European Digital Innovation Hub, where UAMC acts as a co-partner supporting the digital transformation of manufacturing companies through training, digital maturity assessment, and innovation services. We implemented the Develop Data Exchange project under the Interreg Danube Region program, which focuses on developing cross-border data ecosystems and supporting cooperation between industry, innovation hubs, and research organizations. Through these initiatives, we help Ukrainian companies integrate into European digital ecosystems and innovation networks, strengthening their competitiveness and resilience. Our fourth strategic goal focuses on strengthening and capabilities and skills of Ukrainian automotive and mobility companies. The future of the automotive industry depends not only on technology, but also on people. That is why we launched the Automotive Skills Hub, an e-learning platform that provides training programs and professional development opportunities for the automotive and mobility sector. More than 200 participants have already joined these programs, which cover topics such as quality and certification, digital transformation, and internationalization. UAMC is also actively involved in the European Skills Initiatives. We are a member of the Automotive Skills Alliance, signatory of the Pact of Skills, and part of the European Alliance of Apprenticeships, contributing to workforce development for the future mobility ecosystem. In addition, UAMC is a signatory of the UN Women Empowerment Principles web. Our fifth strategic goal is to represent and advocate for the interests of our cluster members and the Ukrainian automotive and mobility ecosystem. UAMC actively participates in policy dialogue and industrial strategy discussions in both national and European level. We work closely with government institutions, European organizations, and industry associations to ensure that the voice of Ukrainian manufacturers is heard. For example, UAMC represented Ukrainian industry at the Ukraine Recovery Conference in Berlin, events of the German Association of the Automotive Industry, VDA, and the CLEPA General Assembly, advocating for stronger integration of Ukrainian suppliers into European value chains. Our goal is to create better regulatory conditions, stronger industrial policies, and new opportunities for investment and international cooperation. Our work has also been recognized at the European level. UAMC is proud to be the first cluster in Ukraine to receive the Bronze Cluster Management Excellence label, recognizing our commitment to professional cluster management and international cooperation. We are also proud that Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster was selected as the best practice example in the first catalog of the European Cluster Alliance Cluster Shaping Industrial Strategies. UAMC was the only cluster from Ukraine included to this publication, highlighting our experience in building and innovating manufacturing ecosystem and attracting international cooperation. Today, the Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster continues building an open and resilient ecosystem based on cooperation, transparency, trust, and innovation. We strongly believe in one simple message: to support Ukraine, do business with Ukraine, and invest in Ukraine. We invite you to cooperate with Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster and become part of this growing ecosystem. Thank you.